We're going to tell you why your school either has or is going to receive CO2 monitors that look like this.
In the classroom, staff room, or any indoor space, we share the air with those around us. This means that some of the air you breathe in was previously breathed out by somebody else.
In these short videos, we want to explain how CO2 monitors indicate the amount of air we are sharing and what this has to do with the spreading of respiratory viruses.
We want to share practical advice on how to use the CO2 monitors, which, when used effectively, can reduce the risk of you and your pupils spreading respiratory diseases like COVID-19, the flu and colds, but can also increase the concentration and alertness of pupils.
Overall, less time off sick and more efficient learning.
Because we all breathe out CO2, CO2 measurements indicate how much air within your classroom is rebreathed, which means how much of the air you inhaled was previously exhaled by somebody else.
Rebreathing air on its own, other than being a little unpleasant to think about, is very common and is not inherently of concern. It is what might be carried within the rebreathed air that can be of concern. For example, our breath can contain microscopic virus particles without us knowing.
Like the CO2 we exhale, these particles mix with the air in our classroom and can be breathed in by somebody else. This risk can be reduced by increasing the flow of fresh air into the classroom.
This is where CO2 monitors come in. By monitoring CO2 levels in the room, you will know when levels become high and can take steps to reduce these levels. In most cases, actions to reduce CO2 levels will be to open windows. It's really as simple as that. This allows a supply of fresh air into the room and pushes stale, potentially contaminated air outside.
Research has also shown that high CO2 levels are associated with drowsiness and reduced cognitive ability. So overall, not an effective environment for learning.
The key takeaway here is that lower CO2 indicates good ventilation, which is a key mitigation strategy for the pandemic and can also result in improved alertness and improved learning outcomes.
The next video will talk you through how to interpret the monitor and give details about what action should be taken and when.